you guys doing? This is important in reference to history and the movie industry and music industry and movie productions and television. And, there's and directors that have known me or people that have known me a long time, of course. There's a lot of directors and writers and producers and cinematographers that have known me. And don't forget, satellites are not regular cameras. Satellites hurt people when they're looking at them a lot of times. Don't forget, satellites are not regular cameras. They're not movie cameras. They're not television cameras. Satellites are a different technology than regular photography cameras. They're not the same as a digital film camera. So in reference to any satellite controller playing their over obsessive or over possessive activity of terrorizing my life, or them even terrorizing my life at all, those people need to get prosecuted. But anyways, some of these people that have known me in Hollywood a long time, and of course the role protocol of my identities in the media 24 hours a day, and it's in many genres and different types of media, very important. But, in reference to directors and writers and actors and actresses and production crews that have known me since I was a little boy or have known me in the media, it's very important that, people prosecute these bad people, these haters, because, I have a lot of Hollywood history in my parents and grandparents too. So these people, somebody's wondering, why did directors or people like me in the media, because I'm kind of easy to work with, I guess, a lot of times in reference to films. I mean, I got my own personal opinion about things, plus I'm a director too. But, in reference to, and I'm a cinematographer and performer in movies and television and commercials and certain acknowledgments of things. I haven't received any sports contracts or anything in the postal mail or anything that anybody's tried to send, if anybody's tried to send anything friendly in the postal mail to me. But, in reference to people say people was hating on me because a lot of directors and casting directors or, people in the media like me. Well, I have a long history in the media. I've met just about every type of person you could think of. And, there's certain people that are, everybody's got their own unique qualities, but, directors and writers and cinematographers and performers, actors and actresses and musical artists have known me a long time. And, some of them knew my parents. And, so a lot of people would wonder, why a lot of them wanted me to be in certain films and certain TV shows. Well, I'm kind of a very versatile artist in some things. So, it's kind of the history of directors knowing me even since I was little, so it's kind of like they knew my parents was directors and producers of films too. And, I own the companies of my mother and father's productions and other things. I own all my mother and father's estate, both my parents' estates and my grandparents' estates forever. But, in reference to people say, well, this director liked you, and this director, or this casting director, or this cinematographer. Well, a lot of people have known me a long time. So it's kind of like, the history of, performing in media or movies or television shows. A lot of people know that in reference to directors, and since I'm a director too, but, in reference to directors, they know that I'm pretty easy and versatile in reference to certain types of, leading man roles or character actor roles. So a lot of people know that in reference to productions and movies and history that I have a very long history, and my parents and grandparents had history in Hollywood, even during the silent film era, even during the years of just, my great-grandparents and stage performances and operas and, music instruments, or, all kinds of different things. So in reference to people hating on me, trying to slander my character, you know, a lot of directors, you know, they can make some videos and put those out on the internet, or put them on the internet, you know, so the public and media can, you know, or people can look at those in reference to history of things. Lots of things of importance.